Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a live stream featuring Minecraft. Of course, the title does say Bushy eyebrows, and I literally clicked on the... There we go. I clicked on the YouTube live thing, and for some reason something happened with OBS for like a millisecond, and my computer was like, nah, fam, you're not clicking on this jank. But there's the Bushy eyebrows, for those who are wondering. It's on the title screen. And yes, that was the last time we played Oppadulum. It was the 10th of August, 2026 at 12:12 a.m. It is now, of course, 10:45 p.m. right now, as you can see on the top left part of your screen. I know the WTG gang was wanting to play some Crab Champions, but I'm like, I have an idea for the Minecraft world here. I have a very big idea for the Minecraft world, and it is involving mining the rest of the lovely hill that we have yet to mine completely. And it involves some iron farms and a bunch of other... Why did I literally leave as I'm gathering materials? What am I doing? The heck am I doing, folks? Anywho, let's make some pickaxes, shall we? Bada bing, bada boom, and then bap, 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 and then bap, 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 up, bap, bap. It's just gonna be that many because for some reason I forgot a step, which is known as, making sticks. I don't know why I completely forgot to make sticks. I also don't know why I decided to split the iron ingots there, but it just did. So that happened. Oh my god. We are running out of some iron ingots here, as you can see. Did I grab... I don't think I put any more in here. I didn't. Okay. So that needs to move there. We're going to move all these over here because we can. And then we'll go ahead and put... That is the farming chest, PSD Freak. There we go. All right. Let's go ahead and go outside. And I will explain to everyone who is watching what is happening. So basically, I have been giving this a lot of thought. And I think what needs to happen is we need to, of course, mine these hills. That's a given. That's an obvious thing that we must do before anything happens. But what I want to do is I want to expand my house, and I want to expand the barn. And what I was thinking was, kind of like my house, I want to get rid of the second floor. In the case of my house, I actually want to get rid of the roof, so to speak. Kind of make it more of a pointy roof. But I want to do the same with the barn. And I also want to make the barn have a little bit more room in it so that we can hold some more critters in there. Because as it is right now, the barn is fairly crowded. I mean, it's a really tight spot to get into places, and I feel like the animals can't really breathe. I mean, you have seen what happened to the chickens when there were like a ton of them in there. They were all kind of suffocating, and it was bad mojo, and I didn't really want that. So what I think is going to happen is we're going to expand the barn. We're going to get rid of the second floor of the barn. We're going to make the barn ginormous. And it's all going to hopefully work out the way that I want it to. Now, of course, a lot of things happen in this game and have happened in this game in previous live streams where, I'm thinking about stuff and doing stuff, and then all of a sudden I can't really do stuff because either I lose my balance and I fall to my death, or, I break my ankles for no reason, or, we come upon a cave for whatever reason. And you know what? That's totally fine. That is totally fine. I do not mind if we come upon a cave or if something else crazy happens. But speaking of coming upon caves and such, I do want to make an underground kind of tunnel going from the barn to my house. And why specifically the barn? Well, I feel like, if anything, the barn's going to be the biggest structure on the property. And I feel like I could just, get a bunch of farmers in there and, we could farm stuff. I almost thought I was going to murder my ghast that just randomly shoved his tentacles into my face. But luckily, that never happened. I really am super confused by the fact that he just brushed his tentacles in front of my face. It's the weirdest thing ever. And it's suddenly reminding me of the tick, and I have no idea why, other than I feel like, that would be a line on the tick. If y'all know what I'm talking about, post in the comments below or post in the chat below. Accidentally mining using my Fortune 1 or 2 pick that doesn't have that much of durability compared to the other pickaxes that I have in my inventory. How dare I? How dare PS2 uses a tool that he created and enchanted not that long ago, even though it feels like forever ago, to be quite honest with you. But that's the plan. The plan is to expand the barn. The plan is to make some tunnels underground. The plan is to expand my house and make sections for bricks. I don't know why I was thinking bricks. I really don't know why I was thinking bricks, other than the fact that yesterday, at my church, I was playing Catan. And if you have ever heard of Catan, you know exactly why I said bricks. I want to make some underground tunnels, and I want to connect the tunnels to my house as well as to the barn. Although there is a part of me now that's kind of thinking, well, why don't you just do an underground tunnel to the Villager Hotel? And quite frankly, the answer is crystal clear. I mean, you could see it in the right side of the screen there. There is already a covered tunnel, so to speak, going from my house to the Villager Hotel. So there's really no need for me to, make a tunnel from my house to the Villager Hotel. There is, however, I feel like a need to make a tunnel from my house to the barn, even though originally I was going to make a path from the barn, I think, to my house or something like that. But since I want the aquariums to be not where they are currently, that plan's going to change, because I don't want the aquariums there, to be quite honest. I would like for them to go somewhere else. And where exactly they're going to go, I'm actually not 100% sure right now, because I haven't really thought that far ahead. But in all honesty, they are going to go somewhere. And where exactly they're going to go, I'm not 100% sure. Also, this is the first time we have acquired clay Aiken, which we can now make bricks with. So I guess me saying stuff about bricks is not for naught, if that makes any sense. I swear to goodness, ghasts, if any of you go into the nether, I am not saving you. I'm sorry, I'm not going to, because if I try to save you and then all of a sudden you turn evil on me, as soon as I go into the nether, there's no going back from that. There just really isn't any going back from that, because I'm not the one who is responsible for you going into the nether by yourself, thus turning yourself into an evil ghast. So, Pengus. Also, things that happened today. I had a pretty decent day at work. It wasn't too shabby. It was a little tiresome, but it wasn't too bad. I did get some Starbucks coffee, not only from the vending machine at work, but I also bought some iced coffee from Target today, and I'm super stoked to put some Chobani cookies and cream creamer in there because I love me some cookies and cream. I love Oreo flavored stuff, even though Oreo flavor is not a cookies and cream flavor, unless for some reason Oreo decides to make a cookies and cream flavored Oreo, which would be super weird and wouldn't make any sense whatsoever. And I'm sure Brennan Lee Mulligan probably would say something about it in a special dropout video or something. Maybe a Dimension 20 video. I have no idea. But yeah, that is that. We're going to go to bed here because it is getting dark outside, and I don't feel like having creepers and skeletors just randomly popping out of the blue. Also, like always, I have a drink with me. And this drink is Cran Grape from Ocean Spray. Because I do love me some Ocean Spray. They make some really good cranberry juice. Not gonna lie. Cranberry juice is good for you folks. I know it tastes weird sometimes, especially when there's no ice with it. But it's good for your health, you know? It's good for your, I think your prostate or something. It's just good in general, and you should drink it. And yeah, drink that Ocean Spray cranberry juice. Gosh darn it. Maybe they'll actually watch this and sponsor me. That would be super weird. I mean, it'd be fantastic if Ocean Spray randomly decided to sponsor me, but I mean, I strongly doubt that that's ever going to happen. Okay, there was a drowned zombie that I thought was about to come up and say hello to me, but then it despawned, according to the map, so I'm a little confused right now. I also thought there was kelp on the surface here, just bouncing around, but clearly that was the wrong thought of mine there. Also, I accidentally mined that block for no reason, so there's a random block that's there. So, okay, the other plan, speaking of randomly mining things, I do want to make this whole entire section out of grass. Seeing as we have a ton of dirt blocks, I feel like that is going to be humanly possible. So, yeah, that's going to be a thing at some point in probably this stream, probably not this stream. I have no idea. Oh, no. Why did I hear another noise that sounded like something fell? It's like the weirdest noise that I just heard. Maybe it was me just walking on the sand, and I just assumed that it was just things breaking. I have no idea. Regardless, I thought there was another block that dropped somewhere, which clearly there wasn't, so I'm not going to worry about that. But instead, now I got to climb back up here, because by golly, do I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. So, there you go. There you go, folks. At some point, too, I would like to make some kind of a castle wall type thing. Not sure when that's going to happen, but at some point, I would like to do it. Oh, that's what fell. That stone block down there. I was like, I know there was a block of wood, or a block of, see, there I go again with the freaking Catan references. My brain is contemplating what happened yesterday. Like, literally 24 hours ago at this point. Like, let me tell you about the Catan game, folks, okay? This game, we started this game probably around like 7:30 yesterday in the evening, and it lasted until probably about, I don't know, 9:50 or so at night. And I was super close to winning for the first time ever in my whole entire life. Like, I've only played Catan maybe 2 or 3 times and I've never won any Catan round ever. So the fact that I was like super close to winning, I was like, oh my gosh, can I actually win this game for once? And I did accomplish one thing though with the game, which was get the longest road. Like, I have always wanted to get the longest road. I don't know why it's always a thing that I've always wanted to get, because I always had it in my brain that that was what you were supposed to do, was get the longest road. But actually, no. The objective is to get 10 points and be the first person to get 10 points. And I've never done that, ever, in my life. My wife, however, decided to buy one of those whatever points, victory points. She bought one of those, and because she bought one of those, she won the whole game. And I was just like, well, dang. So much for me trying to win that game of Catan that I was so very close to winning. But, you know, again, I still like the fact that I got the longest road, and I was super happy about that, because, again, it's never been done in my life. And I think maybe one time I got close to getting the longest road, but I think the game suddenly ended before I could get it, and I didn't realize that the game ended until, I think it was my mother-in-law that was like, hey, I won. And I was just like, huh? What you mean you won? What you talking about? And yeah, it was a travesty for myself. I was very sad and defeated, but you know, it's okay. It's fine. It's totally fine. It's totally fine, everybody. It's the fine bird. The finest of all birds, the fine bird. If you don't know what that is, if you don't know what reference that is to, check out my older videos. I implore you to check them out, because they need a lot of love too. I know like several of them are kind of like not really good for 2026 era. But you know what? If you look past that, you'll find that a lot of those old videos are pretty funny. Pretty funny videos. PS2 Freak does funny videos. Oh yeah, he does. He does all those funny videos. Really funny videos. So funny. So super happy, fun time funny. You should go check him out, folks. Go subscribe to the PS2 Freak channel. And speaking of channels and such, honestly, I don't have any update for you on Duck Attack. It is happening. I do want it to happen, and it will happen, and it's going to be great. I am not planning on this live stream of Minecraft going on that channel, seeing as I kind of want to just keep what I have going now that's like being live streamed on PS2 Freak. So like my Lanta is going to still be on PS2 Freak. If I do decide for whatever reason to go back to Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 with Sweet Lordy Pingus, that's going to stay on PS2 Freak. But like everything that's new, like if I get see, I would say if I get another Keymailer thing, but I think what I'm going to do with that too is like if somebody on Keymailer says, hey, PS2 Freak, we want you to play our game, that's going to be strictly for PS2 Freak. Like, it's not going to be for Duck Attack. It's not going to be for anything else. It's going to be strictly PS2 Freak. And, yeah. Unless, of course, for some reason I sign up Duck Attack for Keymailer, and then all of a sudden Duck Attack gets a ton of things. But for right now, the Keymailer stuff's going to be PS2 Freak. I don't plan on making any money on PS2 Freak. I plan on doing it for Duck Attack and Duck Attack only. So unless something changes between now and whatever is going to make the change, just to let everybody know. I'll probably, I really want to do like a halfway through the year announcement video. And I originally had something like that. Do I need to go back to my house? Probably not. I feel like I have a decent amount of room in my inventory. I say that, and then all of a sudden, like, I'm almost done with this hill, and like I actually have to go back to the base because I have no inventory. Yay. Gosh, what was I going to say now? I was going to say something, and I forgot what it was. Gosh darn it. I hate when that happens. When you, like, have a thought in your head, and then all of a sudden, like, something else happens, and so you're distracted by that. And then all of a sudden you're like, okay, let's go back to what I was originally thinking. And then you can't think of what you were originally thinking because you used all that mental power and capacity to think about the other thing instead of the one original thing that you were thinking originally. Oh yeah, so I was going to make a kind of a hut house situation type thing for the Nether portal. I think that should be a thing as well that should happen. And I hope that's okay because, quite frankly, like, that Nether portal looks so awkward right there, and I feel like it needs some kind of a protection house thing. So that way I know, like, oh, here's the Nether room. Like, oh dear, you gotta stay out of here. Or, you know, if Loretta comes a knocking, then I can say, all right, Loretta, like, you're in this room now. You know, you can't escape, per se. I mean, she probably could. I wouldn't want her to escape, but she probably could if she really wanted to. All right, so let's put the dirt there. Sand goes in there. Not sure where I'm going to put the clay ball. I think I may just put clay Aiken in the other materials chest for now, seeing as eventually I'm going to organize the heck out of all of the whatchamacallits, all the chests and such. So have no fear, everybody. PS2 Freak is going to be reorganizing things, and I'm suddenly realizing that all of my stone chests are full, which makes me super happy, but it also confuses the heck out of me, because I'm like, what is going on? What is the meaning of life? Okay, sandstone. There we go. Okay. Time to go sleepy sleep in the Minecraft world, because there are 2 zombies over yonder. And I do not wish for them to... Oh, it looks like one of them's trying to come over here. So they're either going to be on fire when I get over there, or they're going to be hiding underneath something. Yep, there's one of them on fire. You are hiding underneath my thing. I knew it. And you're just on fire. Well, thanks to you guys, I am now level 29. So that's pretty cool. Look at this. This whole entire place is gone. It is void of a hill. Except for that little section right here, which we are going to get rid of right now. And I am so happy that this is gone, because I'm hoping that we can not only like increase the barn and make the barn better, but we can also make it so that we can improve upon these passageways to the villages. Now, I was kind of reading up on some iron farms earlier today. I'll be brutally honest about that. And the stuff that I was reading was telling me that apparently you can use iron to make like rails and all that sort of stuff, which, I mean, I knew that from the very beginning. You know, I'm calling everybody's bluff right now about me not supposedly knowing all this stuff. But yeah, no, I knew that. I knew that you could use iron to make some iron stuff, aka the rails. So I guess it would be / it would have me benefit from me making the iron farm first and foremost, before we do anything else. And then I guess we kind of go from there with like the mob spawner, so that we can get more levels, so that I can enchant more diamond armor and some swords and other things. Can you enchant the shields? I don't know why I'm even asking that, because I feel like you can't. So I think I tried that one time, and it was not successful. Alright, the second to last pickaxe here. There is a part of me that wants to use the Fortune 1 pickaxe, simply because it has efficiency on it. But I feel like that would be a waste, and I feel like a lot of people would just yell at me and be like, PS2 freak, why are you doing that? Stop it. You should not be doing what you're doing there, PS2 freak. That is bad mojo, PS2 freak. Blarg, 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 blarg. Oh my goodness, look at this, folks. Look at this. Look at this, everybody. We are almost done with this. It is almost finished. I can see the final touches to this thing finally happening. In fact, I'm probably going to... I think I probably should get rid of this, like, sand wall here, because there's really no point in having it. I mean, there kind of is, but there kind of isn't. So I don't know. I'll just go ahead and get rid of this layer right here. Oh, that's what I wanted to talk about. The mysterious yawn that mysteriously appears for mysterious reasons. There was this drink that I saw at Target, and it looked really strange to me, and I was really confused as to what the heck it was. And so, just out of curiosity, like, I picked it up and put it in my cart, and I said, you know what, I'm going to drink this when I, am finished shopping, and we're going to see what happens. And essentially, this drink had, like, 4 different types of mushrooms in it. And I was just like, oh, this is interesting. And I got home and I felt like super calm. I felt super happy, but I also felt super calm. And I was just like, whoa, this is chill, man. This is like quite interesting here, you know? Like, it was like an energy drink, but minus the energy and more of the I want to go sleep type thing. Oh my gosh. Freaking wires. Freaking wires. But I forgot what the name of the drink was that I got. But it was really good. It was like a pineapple something or other flavor. And it was really good. Like, it was really tasty. And I liked it. And I felt pretty chill. You know, like, I didn't feel scared or jittery or anything like that. I just felt good. I just felt happy and I felt good. And I feel like I would totally recommend it, you know? I would recommend that drink. Mainly because it was just delicious. It was tasty and I felt relaxed for once in my life. Like, I feel like I haven't felt relaxed in a long time. And that truly relaxed me, you know? So, there you go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the hill is gone. It is complete. It is out of here. It has literally almost been 30 minutes. And I'm actually pretty happy about this. Like, and it's now raining on my parade. Wowee. But it's gone. The hill is gone. There's just this cavern hit here with this door and this guy here, the crafting table, and just a floating path and a floating wall, which don't know what we're going to do with those. Actually, I do. We're going to make the paths look really nice. At least maybe one of these. I don't know. Well, definitely both of them. I don't know what I'm talking about. But the day has come. The time has come. It is time to figure out what in the world to do, because quite frankly, I don't know why I didn't think this all the way through, but I just didn't, as to like what I should be doing. Yeah, so if anybody wants to go ahead and give me suggestions on how to build this thing, I will gladly take any and all suggestions that anyone may have, because right now I'm starting to kind of look around and be like, okay, what is it that I exactly need to do? And of course, it doesn't help that I'm getting really sleepy too. I mean, we've only been streaming for 31 minutes at this point. Like, why am I getting extremely sleepy? Of course, you know, there was this thing that I was talking about a very short while ago that involved shrooms and drinking things. So that is a thing. Okay, so I think I know what I probably should do, because I know we were talking about we were talking about a tree house. And I think the tree house was going to involve these trees here. And then I was going to do something with this section over here. So I should probably technically get rid of the trees that are all here. Gosh, do I really want to get rid of all the trees over here? I guess in a way I do. So I could, again, expand the barn. But for some reason, my brain was thinking that we could expand the barn this way. Like, where the aquariums are. And go out this way. But then again, do I really need to? Do I really need to expand it this way? Or should I just... I don't know, maybe I should expand it this way and use all the dirt. And then this whole entire section here, from that coast over there to that coast over there, can be some kind of grass, I guess. Either grass or sand. Oh, you know what? Yeah, because I was going to make the tree farm over this way. That's what I was going to do. And then I was going to expand the farms. That's what I was going to do. I remember now what I was going to do. That indeed was what I was going to do. Okay. So I may just... I think I'll... You know what? Yeah, I think I'm going to put, like, a wall around here. Kind of have the wall connecting potentially to the barn. Although, maybe not, because I feel like that'd be kind of a dumb move. But yeah, just building a wall all along here, and then going all the way to that entrance over there, the path over here, and then just kind of going around that direction, expanding this base, and then moving the tree farm that way. You know, putting the... Potentially, actually, you know what? I think I may just move the farms over to where these tree farms are. So that way it's, you know, a little bit easier for me to get to them. And then we just kind of go from there. I think that's what we're going to do. Oh, man, I am suddenly extremely tired. Like I said, I don't know why. Other than I blame the mushroom drink that I had earlier. Alright, so this is going to involve me building some axes, or at least getting some axes from my inventory in here. Probably putting the shovels back, although that one is pretty much almost done in terms of inventory. Being of Anthropods 2, not worried about that. There's an axe here, axe there. I don't see any more axes anywhere, which is fine. So we'll just move that guy there. We'll move you here. Put you there. Actually, yeah, that's what I want to do. Alright, well, not necessarily. I think, yeah, there we go. That's a better way to do things, what I've got going on here. Do we have any... We do have an axe. Ooh, efficiency 5 golden axe. You know what? We're going to use that. Because why the heck not? That's an efficiency 5 thing there. So, you know what? Lettuce, tomatoes, mushrooms. Go ahead and figure out how we're going to do this. I think I may go on top of the barn. Although, I do want to get rid of this ceiling over here. Think. So much chicken. So little time. Yeah, so I kind of want to make this like a little rafter area. Seeing as there's like nothing going on over here. And then... Ooh, you know what? That probably involves... Well... I was going to say that involves me like... not having this path here. Yeah, I think we... Yeah, I think we're going to have to close this up, actually. And put, like, a window here. And then just get rid of this path. And somehow get rid of these things here. These aquariums. Not exactly something I really want to do, necessarily. Although, here's the thing, too, because I've got all these over here. All these floors here in the attic. Gosh, I don't know, man. Oh, shoot. Shouldn't have done that. Well, actually, I should have done that because I want to cut down these trees here, so never mind. This is what I wanted to do. Don't worry, folks. We're going to plant these trees. It's going to happen. They're going to be replanted. I should not have done that. What the? Did that thing just break for no reason? You kidding me right now? What the pingus tree? It's like the tree knew, and then all of a sudden it just was like, okay, well, bye. So, okay, I guess bye then, tree. Even though now you're connected. Oh, crap. I just realized everything is connected now. Didn't want everything to be connected. But everything is. And of course, all these trees are freakishly tall. God dang it. You know what? I just need to freaking grab... Freaking... not shovel. I need to grab a bunch of dirt. I'm annoyed now. Annoyed freak is annoyed. Actually, you know what? It's probably good enough. Good enough for government work in terms of dirt and stuff. I probably shouldn't have even gone up to the freaking barn. So there was no point in me doing that. Gosh darn it. Y'all. Gosh darn it. Gosh, I love how fast this thing goes. Even though, like, I know... what am I trying to say? I know it's like the durability is like a, you know, what, 5? Yeah, efficiency 5. I know that it's efficiency 5, and I know that it's a golden pickaxe, and I know eventually it's not going to exist anymore because, you know, it's a golden pickaxe and durability sucks on it. Blah, 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 blah. Y'all don't need to remind me. I know what I'm doing for the most part until I don't know what I'm doing, and then y'all can yell at me for it. But until that time, don't tell me that, like, I'm not going to be able to grab that dirt piece up there because of how far up it is. It's just going to upset me. You know what? I need to put torches in my inventory as well, so we probably should start lighting up some places along here, to be brutally honest. Probably isn't what I really wanted to do, but you know, when the trees are about to go bye-bye, then you definitely want to light up some spots around here. I know it's uneven. I don't really care. It's going to be fine. Everything's going to be okay, ladies and gentlemen. Just hold your torches. Hold your torches tonight. Speaking of old things, y'all excited for the... Wow. Y'all excited for the Warriors Thunder Gang? Or not Warriors Thunder Gang. What am I talking about? Y'all excited for the Warrior series to have a video game? Because I'm totally excited for it, even though I've never read the books before. I am a part of the Warriors Thunder Gang, and as somebody who is a part of the fucking hell, the gosh darn pillagers, I'm sorry, I saw those little boogers in the corner of my eye on the map, and I was not expecting for them to come here again for the umpteenth time. So now we gotta go fight them because they're over there. You know, maybe that's another goal of mine. Maybe I just need to figure out where their stronghold is, and I should just go over there and raid their stupid hut and burn it to the ground. So I'm sick and tired of them just randomly appearing out of the blue. Alright, so they're coming from that direction. Which means if they could just go in the ocean and hang out there for a bit, I can go into the... well, potentially go into the barn and poke them with some pokey sticks. Now I gotta add more arrows to my collection. Okay, where are my stinking... Okay, power 2 bow... Where's the other power bow? There we go. Power 2 and punch. That's what I need. And who knows if I'm actually going to need any of those things at all, because it almost looks like they're just kind of chilling over there. Which is fine. I mean, if they want to chill over there. Actually, I don't want them to chill over there. They need to go away. They need to go the pingus away and stop bothering me. They're freaking bothering me. Alright, lettuce, tomatoes, mushrooms. See, this is what I mean. Like, I want to not have such cramped corridors. What am I looking? Quarters. No, I don't want to have such cramped quarters in here. Maybe I shouldn't go in the barn because can't see diddly squat from in here. Unless you somehow... Oh, but that's not even... That's not going to help me if I go there. It might help me, though, if I go onto the tree. Yeah, here we go. Because now I can do this. Alright, where are these boogers? There they are. See, they're all... Oh, my goodness gracious. They brought all their friends with them. Sucks to suck, though, because they're going to get pwned. Or I'm just going to lose a bunch of arrows. And the dolphins are going to play with the arrows. That guy's friend knows what's up. He's like, bruh. And he's dead. Alright. And whoop, I completely missed. There we go. Oh, that guy knew what was up there. Yep, and he's dead. Swear to goodness, Ghast, if you come any closer to my line of fire, I'm going to be very disappointed in you. Gosh darn it. Of course it's getting dark outside, too. Alright, this guy's getting a little bit too close for comfort here. It's okay, we'll just shoot him. And now he's looking at... Oop. He was looking at something. I'm assuming the dolphin. But I don't think he can kill a dolphin. Alright, we're going to go down here and risk it for the biscuit. I don't know where anything is. I feel like the dolphins are playing with my stuff. And by my stuff, I mean the stuff that I took off of the pillagers. Are there any more things down here? Aside from that. Yes, thank you, dolphins. I do appreciate you giving me speed. Are there any arrows of which I could potentially pick up, or am I being dumb? I think I'm being dumb. Okay. Don't drown! I just heard a ding. So I'm assuming that I picked up an XP point. You know what? I'm not too worried about getting any more remaining arrows at this point, because it is nighty-night time. And I don't want things to boot me or anything like that. Swear to goodness, though, if a freaking zombie comes into the barn, I'd be very disappointed. Luckily, a zombie's right there, so I'm not worried about that. But I feel like I have this place mostly well lit, to where nothing's going to spawn in here. Although a ton of things are going to spawn out there, and that's not really what I want. Alright, well, let's go sleepy sleep, and then say hello to dingleberries that are outside. Oh my goodness gracious, look at all the zombies over there. Why are they there? It's freaking dark. Or light time. What am I talking about? Well, I know why you're there. You're gonna go in the... Yep. You're not allowed to turn into a drowned. It is forbidden in my Temple of Pengus. Temple of Pengus. Yeah, so all these trees are going to go bye-bye except for that one, because that's built in. We're going to expand stuff. Stuff and things are going to be expanded. I'm excited for all the expansions that are going to happen. I don't know if the pillagers are still there. I see light purple things on the map. Oh, did they go all the way down there? Into the cavern that's down there? I freaking hope not. Oh, they may have. I'm probably going to drown. So let's not do that. There we go. Okay, well, unless the purple thing's moved. Oh, that was an XP point. Interesting. Do I get more XP points? Aha! Okay. Okay. Alright. I see how this works. Kind of. Not really. I'm also going to steal a bone. Seeing as there's a bone somewhere around here. Ooh, and there's some arrows over here too. Let's freaking go, bro. Heck yeah. Gosh, I haven't walked over here in a long time. Looks so different without the hill over there. Kind of contemplating on whether or not I should get rid of this area here too, up until like over there or something, but I don't think we necessarily need to expand over this way. I say that now, and then Hellish Monkey looks at this, and he goes, PS2 Freak, you should probably expand. And I go, but why? And he goes, because PS2 Freak, you just should. And I'm just like, bruh, I don't wanna. Well, anywho, this is now done. I'm so happy. I'm so glad. All right, now that I have been distracted thoroughly enough by stupid freaking Pinguses, we're just going to put all this jank into the upper inventory of my butt. And I'm trying to think if we want to... You know what? I may expand my house to go from here all the way. Ooh, but then this is going to be there. And I kind of don't want... Hello, Ghast. I don't know. I really don't know. I also kind of want to try and figure out how to, you know, make a pathway look nicer, but maybe that's for another time. Let's see. Yeah, because I think what I want to do, because we've got the whatchamadoodle going down here, right? We've got the wall going down here. Not that that's going to matter, because technically, technically I could just mine this whole entire thing here, but I do want to create like a castle wall type thing, like I said. I don't know. What am I trying to do? What am I trying to do? You know what? Let's go ahead and just focus on cutting down these trees and then just kind of going from there. Because I feel like we should probably just cut down the trees first and then worry about the other stuff another time. Because then that way, I have some more room to play with here. And I can figure out what the next move is going to be. Which, again, could be either a treehouse or something else. So we'll see. Actually, like I said, I may just do the iron farm. And just worry about everything else later. Work on the iron farm first, and then work on the mob farm, and then go from there in terms of like what structures I want to build and such. And then try to also figure out how we're going to build like maybe a track on the paths, or if we're going to build something else on the paths, or, you know. So I do want to get ice as well. And I know the only way to get ice is going to be with a what's it called? Silk touch, whatever. And B, before using a silk touch on anything, trying to figure out where the heck an ice biome is. Because we have not found one of those in this level. We found one of those in the previous Minecraft level that we did earlier, I do believe this year, as well as throughout most of 2025. There's that convenient ice level just right next to the base, and I was just like, bruh, this is totally cool. God, my nose itches. I don't know why my nose itches so badly. I also think the farm is pretty much done, which if we do work on the farm, I'm not going to replant everything. Because, again, like I said, we're going to move stuff around. So that farm's going to have to stay barren for a little bit. which I'm not going to be happy about, but you know, it is what it is. Hashtag progress for the win. Okay, I don't want to go too far down because I got to get these dirt blocks here. I just love the fact, too, that we're almost level 30 again. Like, that is truly what I want. I want to get to level 30 and, you know. Okay, I think everything is pretty much done. These two trees are, of course, going to be a part of the building. So, you know, maybe that could add to the tree house kind of look, even though this is supposed to be a deck right here. I don't think it's going to be used as a deck anymore. I think it's going to be used as a platform to potentially get to the tree house. Although, seeing as we're going to get rid of the second floor there of the barn, I don't really see the point in even having, you know, that. All right, let's cut down this birch. Cut down these birch trees. Birch. Hashtag birch trees. And we'll just dig up the dirt blocks there a little bit later from now. You know, I feel like I'm kind of sentimental about these trees. I don't know why, but I just feel like, you know, we shouldn't be cutting down these trees. But then again, like I said, progress needs to be made. And I actually do have a plan as well for the wood of some of these trees. So honestly, I kind of want to make the paths that I have for the underground, if not for the chest rooms, I want to make them look really nice. And I was looking at some old videos of mine where Hellish Monkey designed the base. And actually, I was looking at the Season 7 world. The one where I'm like, oh, this totally is not Season 7. It's definitely not Season 7, folks. Don't even think that it's Season 7, because it's not Season 7. That world. I was looking at that, and I was just like, you know what? I like what Hellish Monkey did here. I kind of want to replicate that. You know? I kind of want to replicate it in this world. I'm probably going to cut down this tree, too, because, quite frankly, if I'm going to cut down all the trees, I got to cut down all the trees, and this is part of that thing. I also kind of want to fill in this area here with dirt, this little section here, because, I don't know, it just seems like it's kind of pointless. Also, it's getting dark. Not happy about the fact that it's getting dark, but I'm also kind of glad that a lot of this area is pretty much lit, even though, as you can see, like, the trees are gone. And I am going to get rid of the little things there too. So, bad guys are probably going to spawn in my area, and I'm not looking forward to it. So there we go. Wonder if those pillagers with the banner are going to come back at some point. Because I remember the last time we slayed most of the pillagers, like the ones that had the flag and stuff, the banner, they decided to finally come back, but it took them, like, I guess another day or two after I slaughtered all of their wankers. Slaughter them. Just slaughtering the wankers. Alright, so we're going to get rid of these trees. These trees are going to be no more. We're not going to get rid of the oak trees. The oak trees are going to stay there. And they're going to think about what they've done. Just kidding. They're going to stay there and they're going to think about what they've done. These freaking trees. How dare they be all tree and stuff. How dare they make like a tree and leaf. freaking trees. You know, speaking of weird things, have y'all had Prime milkshakes before? Like, you know, the YouTuber drink that I think Logan Paul and somebody else has done together. I think it was KSI. I'm not 100% sure. But if anybody who watches those people would kindly care to say, like, what Prime is in the chat or in the comments section if you're still watching this. Does anybody know what the milkshake is? Because, like, I bought a Prime... what's it called? It was like a Pop-Tart flavor. I bought one of those today, too. And I have yet to try it. And I'm hoping that I can try it tomorrow for lunch. Because I put it in the fridge. And instead of opening that, I opened up the mushroom drink that I was talking about earlier. And, yeah, I don't know. I'm curious about the Prime milkshake. Because it looks like it's in, you know, a can that you would typically see like a energy drink in, I feel. But apparently it's a milkshake or something. I have no idea. I'm a little bit nervous about drinking it, to be honest, because I'm like, I don't want to get sick or whatever. I don't want to feel like crap. So hopefully it's fine. But I'm not 100% sure. Alright, so all these trees are going to go down. Which, for some reason, I feel like clears this whole section open again. Which I find to be kind of sad, but also kind of nice in a way, because now I feel like I can breathe a little bit, to be brutally honest. I may also go out and kind of cut down these trees close to the base here, these savanna trees. But I don't know. I'll think about it more and maybe I'll cut them down, maybe I won't. For now, however, I think we should probably go to the second floor and we should probably get rid of the remainder of the leaves that are there, because we do not need those leaves. Like, I think, let's see, this is part of the house, this is a part of the house, these are not a part of the house, although maybe it would make for a nice connector to the tree house. But then again, I digress on that one. I like how there are some sticks over there that I probably won't be able to get here. I think a sapling just dropped. There goes a stick. I may have to literally go over here now, which is lame. So lame, dog. It's so lame. Gonna get rid of these. Oh, that was a sapling. That was a sapling. Boo-doo-boo-doo-boo-boo. Oh, that was a sapling as well. As was that. Wowee. Get rid of these. Get rid of these. Get rid of all the leaves. Blah, 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 blah. Man, I kind of almost in a way feel slightly on top of the world here, if you know what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen. Even though I kind of probably should get rid of all of these leaves here, because, you know, again, if we're going to build a tree house, got to get rid of the leaves of the trees that don't necessarily need to be around. Which again is kind of sad, I know. I'm sorry, the cherry blossoms are going to have to go away for now. But that doesn't mean that they are not going to go away 100%. Because like I said, we're going to make another tree farm. Another tree farm is going to be somewhere else. It's going to be out basically where the ocean begins, technically. And bam. Look at that. All of those tree leaves, except for that one tree leaf right there, are gone. And this is going to be the kind of a mini tree house, so to speak. I think I may use the edges as like where the walls are going to go. And then just kind of go from there. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. It's interesting how like a part of this barn hasn't been fully completed yet, because I think we were supposed to put I want to say we were supposed to put stairs across here in that way, but I don't know. My brain is not fully functioning, it seems, to try and remember what I was supposed to do. Of course, I don't know what we're going to do with this platform again, because by the time, you know, I get rid of all of this, you know, there's not going to be really a platform. And then, of course, when we go up here to the attic, there's not going to be a platform up here either. Although maybe there might. I don't know. It could be the entrance to the tree house, if we really think about it. Yeah, maybe it should be the entrance to the treehouse, is the attic. So we just kind of keep this area here, and then there's like a door or something that leads to the treehouse itself. Maybe that's what we do. I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do exactly in the attic, but there you go. Okay, so trees are gone. I just got to grab the remainder of the things that drop from them. Come on, go down the thing. There we go. There we go. And then, yeah, all this junk is going to go pretty much. Oh, yeah, that's right. We put firefly bushes around all the trees and such. Gosh, look at how clear it is now. Love how there's just one little leaf block there. One little tiny little leaf block just floating in the air for no apparent reason. Yep. Alright, so we decimated the trees. We decimated the hill over there. Eventually we're going to build a tree house across here, across the barn. Lettuce, tomatoes, mushrooms, go ahead. Actually, you know what? We're going to go back into here. I'm going to put away stuff because there are a lot of things now in my inventory that I could be putting away. So now we have 22 of the cherry logs, which might actually be a good thing because maybe potentially I want to utilize those cherry logs for a build. And maybe the acacia logs as well. Okay, oak logs. Let's see. Here we go. Put some more there. It's nothing more of the oak log. Do I have? Because I see I have jungle logs here. Do I have any like jungle tree saplings anywhere? It's a part of me that feels like I do, but I could be wrong about that. Okay, that's all the farming. Pangus, dog, Pangus. Pangus. I'm not sure where to put. Do we have any section for oak? Actually, you know what? I don't think we. No, just kidding. We do. Look at that. Well, we. Yeah, we're gonna have to. Oh, don't tell me we're gonna have to make another chest, or I'm just. You know what? I'm gonna have to steal this chest here, or technically, I could put all this in here. for the heck of it. It is getting kind of late outside too. I probably shouldn't be just procrastinating with things. Procrastination. Hoo 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 hoo. Procrastination. Yeah, see, I really probably should either build a wall or get rid of the whatchamadoodles, the trees that are there, because as you can see, there's like a skeleton just chilling over there. And I'm not happy about that. Not happy at all. Farming. This is where all the saplings go. There we go. Put those saplings there. Don't have any room for that. Do we have any saplings in there? No. What about in here? Yes, we do. We've got some birch. Nothing else. Okay. Okay. Nope, nope, and nope. Oop, definitely. Nope, definitely. And it looks like the cherry saplings are going to have to go there with the pink petals that accompany them. Do we seriously only have 9 cherry saplings? I thought we had more than that. Seems kind of weird. Could have sworn we had more than that. How do we not... Unless I just didn't chop down, like, enough cherry saplings. Or cherry trees. Which, you know what? That could be it. I don't think I chopped down enough cherry trees. Yeah, I did not do that. I just said the heck with it. Ugh. Go ahead and put that in there. And I think we are good. What is the point of giving me, like, low durability crossbows? I mean, come on now. That's not even gonna get me anywhere with anything. Is there, like, another somewhat low durability crossbow? Yeah, this guy here. Oh, well, that's piercing and unbreaking. Poo-poo. Poo-poo-poo-poo-poo-poo. Whatever, it's just gonna go in there. Those are gonna go in there. You know what? We're gonna have to grab the hose. 'Cause we're about to do some farming here. That can go in there. That can go in there. Wowee. We actually are full on sticks now, which is great. So we'll just put that there. Where did we put that? There are the apples. Is there any way to make a regular apple a golden apple? I feel like there is. I could be wrong in that feeling, but at the same time, I could be right on it. I don't know. My eyes are watering for some reason. Why are they watering? Okay. So we are pretty much, I think, ready to farm some things here. And I'm just going to, like I said, go ahead and just farm these guys. I don't care if they're fully grown or not. Oh, there's a poisonous potato. The game knew that we were going to do something crazy. So it said, how dare you? And it just decided to give me a poisonous potato for no reason. Alright, let's get some carrots. Carrots. We're gonna get some carrots. We're gonna get some carrots. And then we're gonna get the wheat. Ugh. And for some reason that guy's gonna spawn way over there. Then we're gonna get the beetroots. And grabbing all these beetroots here. And then we're going to get the melons. We're going to keep, I think, the melons and the pumpkins here. Because I don't think we necessarily need to, you know, expand upon that. So those two guys are going to be there. I may actually... Yeah, I may make most of this dirt and then probably keep this little section here sand so that the sugar cane can do its thing. Okay, good. I got 16 of that. All right. Do I have... I do not. I was going to say, do I have dirt on hand so that I can, you know, make some dirty sections over here, which hopefully isn't going to take too long. And then I'm gonna plug up these unlimited water sources here. Actually, do I want to just have the farm over here, since this is all grass over here? So technically I could do that. Boing, 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 boing. Start messing up my farm. Can you not do it like you could before? I guess sometimes you can. Don't know. Now I'm suddenly wondering... with the silk touch pickaxe. This is probably a dumb thing to do. Where is my silk touch pickaxe? Did I put it in the second chest? I feel like I did. I did. Efficiency 4. Wait, I thought I had another regular silk touch, though. Just plain Jane silk touch. Am I blind? Am I going insane here? I mean, there is the axe. I don't know if I want to get rid of that, though. There is a part of me that wants to see if I can do that with a shovel. Squirrel it. I'm gonna get rid of it. And then we're gonna see if the shovel gives me anything. Fortune 3, efficiency 2. Oh, man. Fortune 3 with a shovel, bro. Okay. Not exactly sure what or how we could... Wait a minute. You know what? You know what, folks? You know what? It is breeding time. Says I. It is breeding time, says I. The animals are hungry, says I. So I will feed them, says I. And I think we all know what that means. You all like the wheat. The wheat. Wheat, 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 wheat. Eat the wheat. Oh, and now the piggies are happy. The piggies eat the carrots. Eat the carrots. Num, num, num. Eat the carrots. Potentially, I have no idea. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. And then, of course, the chickens... squirrel it. We're going to give the chickens something to cluck about. Ha 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 ha. Okay. I think we're done there. And then I think the sheep... Do the sheep like the wheat? Oh, the sheep like the wheat. That's right. Sheep like the wheat. The sheep like the wheat. And that's all I have. Do they like the potato... Or the... Yeah, do they like the potatoes? No, the pigs like the potatoes. That's right. Okay, well, we are level 31 now. Which is grand. Oh, geez. We also have a poop ton of eggs that I really don't want right now, but... Oh, man. You know, I will say this, folks. We could pull a Ryan Trahan and make one of those, like, repeaters or hoppers or whatever they're called. And you know, see if we can stick a whatchamacallit in there. Stick an egg in there and get some whatever. Holy mother of shovel. Fortune 3, efficiency 4, unbreaking 3, iron shovel. That is quite interesting, folks. That is quite interesting. Wowee. Okay. That's totally cool there, bro. What happens if we put one of these in there? Nothing? Okay, it's already... I know, it's already enchanted, blah, blah, blah. Efficiency 4. Ooh, that would be a fast axe. That's for darn sure. Oh, it's the same thing with this pickaxe here. Efficiency 4. Could you imagine, though? Like, we already have an efficiency 2. Do we have to go mating things again? Do I need to mate chickens or something? Is that what I have to do? I'm not going to necessarily do it with the wolves, even though I want to do it with the wolves. We're going to go to sleep first. I'm going to sleep on this problem. Because I know that if I mate the chickens, there are going to be so many chickens in there, and they're all going to suffocate, and I don't want that. You know what? I mean, we do technically... We don't have any more wheat, do we? No. The pigs could eat some potatoes, though. So maybe that's what we do. Oh, piggies! I have some more fun and exciting things for it. Wait, y'all don't eat potatoes? Oh, you do. Is that it? Is no one else wanting to breed right now? That's it. Y'all just... Okay, well... Y'all are silly gooses, I guess. Who likes carrots? The pigs. Pigs like carrots. Okay. So then why were some of them taking my potatoes? I'm very confused right now. Alright, well, you know what? Seed times. Oh my gosh, look at these chickens. Look at them. It's as if they didn't get enough the first time, and now they're gonna have to suffocate each other. I mean, they don't necessarily have to suffocate each other, but, you know, they're chickens. That chicken farmer that says, "What is it now?" will tell you. He'll do anything for whatever. Alright, well. Do sheep like carrots? No. Do the sheep like potatoes? No. Sheep like beetroot? No. They like wheat. Of course they do. Well, we got a lot more chickens. I think they're pretty much multiplied to the point where, you know, they were when we originally placed them in there. Do y'all like beetroots? Wait a minute, pigs like beetroots? Since when? Since when do the pigs like beetroots? So confused. Like, super confused right now. Alright, well, whatever. We, did what we did, I guess. What level are we? 28 still? Okay. I see the grass is starting to take over here. This is not doing anything. We could grab this watermelon, because why not? It's right there. We may as well. Alright, so... Think. What do I want to do? I guess what I could do is... start thinking about where I want to put the crops. The future of the crops. And I think I want to put them right next to my thing here. I think that's what we're going to do. So, I do need a water bucket with unlimited water. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, well, for right now, I guess we're going to have to put everything in here. And I'm keeping the seeds, mainly because I want to, so that I can use them for later. And then, of course, we're going to populate this chest with eggs, because a chest in my house is not complete without eggs. Look at this beautiful shovel I have right now. There's a Silk Touch axe, which I was going to do something with the Silk Touch axe, and I just completely forgot what I was going to do. Literally completely forgot what I was going to do. This is probably going to be dumb. Oh! Wait a minute here. I see. So, wait. Do I... Hang on. Hang on. Does this turn into what I think it turns into? Because if it does... Aha! Leaf litter. It turns into leaf litter. Okay, alright, Minecraft. I see what we're cooking up here. I see what's happening. Okay. Okay. I didn't know this before, folks. This is new to me, that you could do this. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. Quite interesting, in fact. Quite interesting indeed. What could I get, just out of curiosity, what could I get for, like, a hoe? Efficiency 3, 2, and 1. You know what? Yeah, efficiency 2. Okay, whatever. Doesn't matter to me. Doesn't matter to me. I'm not going to use it as much anyway. Do need to make... Wait, do we have any... Nope, that's all dirt there. That's nether, that's nether. Speaking of nether stuff, we're going to use this stuff to build a little containment area. For the nether section there, just FYI. The little portal that's over there. We're gonna build a little thing around it, so don't you fret, folks. These are all for apparently whatchamadoodles when we find them. Allays. Boop boop boop. There's our water bucket. In fact, how do we make a harness? Oh, it's 2 things of glass, 3 things of leather, and the... Wow, okay. That's cool, I guess. What about wolf? Oh, I gotta have armadillo scoots, whatever. Spectral arrows, glowstone dust, cool. Ah, yes, spyglass. If we really wanted one, do we have... We do have copper ingots. We do have one of those. So for the lulz... Boom, we got a spyglass. I don't know what we're going to do with it, except for zoom really large onto the wolf's face. I mean, if anybody wants to freaking take a screenshot of that. There we go. We have a spyglass. I don't know what we're going to do with it. It's just going to be sitting in my tools chest for no reason. Collecting... Oh, there was a freaking water bucket there? God dang it, past PS2 freak. Why are we so unobservant? I have no idea. But anywho. Alright, so here's what we're going to do, okay? So we're going to make the old farm like we did, you know, before. With, what is it, 3... Or no, it was a 7x7. That's what it was. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, wait. 1, 2, 3, bam. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, boop. 1, 2, 3, boop. This is where we stick our water. Actually, it's interesting that that's stone underneath there. But our water is going to be right there. And then we're going to come to the unlimited water source. Which is going to be over here. Just going to grab that. Actually, you know what? May as well grab 2, because why not? Alright, so now this can be this can be farmed. I think we're going to go ahead and put some wheat seeds in here. Because why not? So I'm going to grab that, move you there. We're going to start farming here. So this is going to be our wheat farm. Bam, 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 bam. That is now gone, thank goodness. Plant this little corner here. Hopefully these don't dry up, because I'd be very disappointed if they do. Doop 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 doop. Hopefully we have enough. So if we don't, I'm going to be annoyed. Doop 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 doop. Yeah, we should. We should have enough here. Doop 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 doop. There we go. We have enough with plenty left over. And of course, freaking darkness is falling, which is just annoying. I do have a shovel. Gosh, I don't want to use that shovel to make paths. So I feel like that'd be kind of useless. I guess 1 block of path is going to be fine. Maybe, maybe not. I have no idea. I think if memory serves, we kind of didn't do that. But we're going to go back upstairs now to our room. Because it's getting dark out. God dang it. It's getting dark out. Meow, 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 meow. Okay. Well, you know what? Since I'm here, I may as well grab the next thing that I can put down, which I think is going to be these beetroots. May as well do that. I guess we'll make a... Maybe we'll make a 2-path thing. So... Bam, bam... Wait. Bam, bam, bam... Boop, bam, bam, bam. Oh, why did I do that? Why did I do that? Because I'm a silly PS2 freak, that's why. And see, look at that. That's already gone. Just wasted freaking durability on this thing. It's fine. It's going to be fine. Everything's going to be okay, because we're going to freaking plant the beetroots here in just a second. There we go. Got that corner done. Pew 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 pew. And we'll get this corner over here. Pew 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 pew. And last but not least. Pew 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 pew. Bam. We have 2 farms going, and I'm super stoked about that. Super happy about it. Super happy times on the PS2 Freak. Pingus. Alright, so next up, I think, is going to be... what do we want to do next, folks? What do we want to do next? I'm thinking maybe some carrots. Maybe we'll do some carrots next. Go ahead and do that. Maybe we'll plant the carrot farm See, I don't want to plant it too close to the entrance here, because that would be bad mojo, I feel. I feel like it'd be kind of inconvenient, I guess, so to speak, theoretically. So I think we'll just kind of do this kind of number. 1, 2, 3, bam. 1, 2, 3, bam. Fill that with water. How is this thing already low on durability? I'm so confused by that. Hopefully that doesn't ruin the crops if I plant it close to the firefly thing there. Firefly bush. Fireflies just steal my carrots because they're like, how dare you build this thing right next to us? Okay, put carrots down. Get the carrots. Carrots. Oh, the lovely carrots. Yummy, yummy carrots. And then, last but not least, I swear to goodness. Oh, my sweet Lordy Pingus. Are you kidding me? God dang it, bro. Okay, well, we need to make another freaking hoe. I don't want to make a freaking hoe, but you know what? We're going to be making a freaking hoe. Gosh darn it. Alright, to make a hoe, I'm having a brain fart. There we go. Alright, this time it's going to be an iron hoe because I feel like a stone hoe is not really the greatest. So, alright, I think that's good. We can put that back in there because I don't want to waste stuff. I don't want to waste all the stuff. There we go. Alright, so we got carrots there, we got wheat there, we got beetroot over here. It looks like one of the beetroots is just about ready to pluck out of the ground, which is good. And now we got to get some water in our buckets here. And I think the next thing is potato, if I'm not mistaken. Potatoes. Don't think I'm going to do watermelon over here. It's a wonder too we don't have any like berry bushes, you know, like we did in the previous world. Okay. That can go away. Oh, you know what? Yeah, let's do potatoes. Beetroots are done. What else is there? I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else. Could be wrong, though. Let me know in the comments below. Maybe I could put another farm somewhere around here. I don't know. It is possible. 1, 2, 3, bam. 1, 2, 3, bam. That's where the water is going to go. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Okay. So potato, 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 potato. There we go. Hopefully this isn't too close to the water's edge here. So I almost feel like that's going to confuse the heck out of the potatoes. So they're going to be like, but wait, PS2 Freak. We have 2 water sources. What does this all mean? And I'm just going to be like, well, I guess y'all are special then. Don't know what else to tell you. Potato, 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 potato. Boom. Our lovely farm is ready to go. I'm a little bit concerned, actually, come to think of it, with this section here, because I feel like I'm going to accidentally fall in and then accidentally boop the corner over here. At least I don't think I'm going to do that, but you just never know. You just never know. You know what? Maybe I will make the tree farm here, but I'm not sure what I'm going to make the tree farm or what particular tree I'm going to use. But there we go. Stuff's growing over there. Yeah, look at this. The wheat's starting to grow. Sweet. Sweet wheat. Super happy about this. So happy I'm going to destroy the old farm. Yeah. Destroying old farm. Ah. Old farm destruction. Duh. Blah. Well, that one's tough to destroy for some reason. Okay, well. Pingus, pingus, pingus is what I say. The watermelon's done. Here we go. Grabbing the watermelon. Yummy, yummy watermelon. How many pumpkins are we getting over here? We only have 3 pumpkins? Huh. Thought we had more pumpkins than that. Oh well. I digress. You know, maybe we could have like a whole sandy area here and just kind of put the water like 1 block underneath. And then this is all sand. But I don't know. What do y'all think? What do y'all think I should do? As I just ravagely destroy my farming land over here. Rah! Destroy the farmland. Rah! I don't know. Farmland destruction. Ah! Farmland destruction. Sounds like a band for some reason. Alright, well, we've got the farm going over here. I think everything's pretty much in order here. Treehouse is going to be here. Trying to think of what else we want to do. We're probably going to make a path going this way, leading to my house, and then making a little turn over here, putting the path this way, putting a path this way, and then, yeah, just kind of going from there. That's what we're going to do. Cool. Starting to like this plan. Yeah, let's go ahead and kind of sort of regroup here, I guess, and kind of figure out, okay, what do we want to do in terms of, you know, any type of new whatever. So I'm thinking, okay, you know what? The shovel's going to have to go in here because I'm tired of seeing it. It's like mocking me because I have no idea what I'm going to do with that. Unless I really want to dig stuff, which I kind of sort of do. Silk Touch Axe can go in here for now. Because again, I don't really want to destroy leaves at this point. I guess we could put the water buckets in here for now too, seeing as I don't really need them. Iron hoe can go in there as well. Don't really need that right now. You know what? The axes can go in here too, because I don't need those at this point. That can stay. I think we're good here. I think we are good, at least for now. Okay, the dirt can go in there. I'm going to go to sleep. And I think we're going to start... I almost want to start cutting down the roof here. But then I don't want to do that prematurely because I do want to use stairs. I'm trying to think of what stairs I want to use. I think... Looks like we want to use the brick stairs, which is what we also have on the barn. Oh my gosh, there's so many bad guys in the thing over here. The empty land that is over here. So many rotten flesh things. It's crazy. Yeah, I don't know what we're going to do with this either. I may just mine that, but we'll see. Got crops growing. Oh, yeah, the beetroots are growing. This is great. Some more beetroots are coming. Loving this already. Oh, yeah. Eventually, this is all going to have to go to farmland, and I think this is going to have to go too. The unlimited water source is pretty much going to have to go. Let's go ahead and get started with the trees. Oh, pillagers. We got pillagers. They literally just spawned right there. Shoot. Literally just spawned right in front of me. Okay, well, you know what? That's fine. That is totally fine, because now I can... You know what? We're just going to use the crossbow this time. And I think we're going to go up here. I'm going to try and shoot these guys. Whoa, that actually hit him. Was not planning on that. Oop. And boop. He's dead. I love how they're all watching me, like, what is going on here. Oh, and now they're all coming for me. Oh, jeez. Swear to God. Oh. I was going to say, if they're not destroying my farm, that would be great. Let's move over here so that they're not destroying my farm. Oh, God. What have I done? Crap. I'm going to need you two to not be on the wheat farm right now. That would be nice if you could not do that. Ow. Okay, you're dead. Because if y'all... Okay, you know what? Come here. Come here. Follow me. Come on. Ow. Come on. Oh, geez. Okay, I forgot about your friend over here. Okay, he's dead. Okay, you guys need to not be right there. And I need to eat some food so that I can heal up. Come on, y'all need to be over here. Get over here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Over here. Over here, pillagers. Not over there. Over here. Come on. Come on. Come on, over here. Come on. There we go. Ouch. One more bad guy. And we both missed. And one more should do the trick. Goodbye. And I'm going to fall anyway. Which is just grand. Okay. Okie dokie, artichokey. Get these lovely things here. Are there any more things around here? Man, I was going to be super annoyed if, like, they just decided to, you know, friggin' jump on my crops that I just planted. Oh, you know what? I also just realized, too, if I'm going to walk this way, and this... Oh, I think the stairs are going to be in the way. Well, that's not good. Oh, I see. That arrow is... Okay. I see why that... There was like random, you know, the light purple stuff that you see on the map. It's just kind of confusing me because I'm like, is this... you know, XP, or did they actually drop something? You know, because if they drop something, then I would like to know, you know. Anywho. Alright, so I got another stinking crossbow, banner, and then Bad Omen 2, which is great, I guess. Not particularly, but, you know, don't have any whatchamacallit, any dirt in my inventory. Yeah, you know what? We're just going to have to be careful, I guess, with over here that we don't, you know, accidentally step on the stair there. Although I'm sure somebody's going to say, PS2 freak, you could totally move the stair. It's going to be okay. And to that I say, no, it's not going to be okay. I kind of don't want it to be moved. So, I was going to say, is there anywhere else on the map that I need to pick up something, but I think I'm good. Okay, well, there we go, folks. Those pillagers are gone. That just magically spawned. Let's see, we put a banner right there, so I'm going to put a banner right here. There we go. So we've got two banners going on here. That banner is there. There's another banner there. I don't know where else we're going to put banners, but cross that bridge when we get there, I guess. Doop-a-doop-doo. Let's go ahead and put the ominous bottle in here. Look at that, folks. We just need like a regular Bad Omen. And we've got 2 or more bottles of stuff. Which is quite interesting. Alright, let's go. Not in the farming chest. Go in the tools chest. Yeah, I was going to say there's another crossbow in here with crappy durability, so we're going to go ahead and put them together. And that will give us that kind of crossbow, which is okay, I guess. Even though I know we've got a full crossbow there. And then we have this crossbow, which did us pretty decently. And yeah, there we go. All right, now, let us tomatoes mushrooms think about this here. So, I think, you know what? We could theoretically put some more whatchamacallit right along here. Sugarcane. And I think we'll have a nice little thing there if we do that. Nice little sugarcane farm. And then we could put the trees all along here. And I'm probably going to put birch over on this side. But then again, maybe I won't do that. Maybe this will be like the entrance to Opodulum here. And so what I think I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take dirt. I'm going to go ahead and literally do what is going to be done. And the thing that I'm going to do that is going to be done is put dirt everywhere like crazy over here. But first, dig up this jank, put dirt there. Kind of do this until it gets dark outside because it's getting close to that time. Which I know, you know, I could totally do this at another time, but I'm like, you know what? These patches of things are still here. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to do that. I hate to do that, but I'm going to have to do that. Because that's just how it's going to roll in the Shire. Then we do that. Put that there. Dig up all this jank here. Bam, bam, bam. See if I can do this before complete darkness. Actually, you know what? Come to think of it, it does look really dark around here, and I'm not liking the fact that it looks dark. Okay, well, I don't think we're going to make the other plot. That's okay. There we go. Grabbing the dirt. We'll get that guy later. Yeah, we're going to have to light up more around here, I think. I think that's what we're going to have to do. Oh, there's a lot of work to be done now and not a lot of time to do it. So as you can see, it's after midnight where I'm at. I don't want to stop because I'm finally getting to the point where, you know, things are changing around here. In a way, I do kind of wish I had a shovel so I could just shovel all this jank. But I also feel like that would be kind of a waste of durability. So I'm not going to use a shovel around here. Just going to dig up this area and go from there. Put some dirt down. I know I probably could jump on a lot of these plots here, but it's fine. It is fine. I'll just jump on this one. There we go. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-doo. Plug up this. Dig up this lovely soil here. And yeah. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Good times being in the corner over here. Grabbing all the materials and such. Good times indeed. Though, you know what? Now I could probably make some more melons around here. Make this kind of a melon pumpkin area. Which actually wouldn't be a bad idea per se. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, I'm kind of liking the way things are looking right now. Not gonna lie. Things are a little bit more open, I feel. So, let's see. For the tree farm, how much do we want to extend for all this jank here? In fact, I was going to say while I'm over here, I'm going to take all the sugar cane, but since I don't have the luxury of having more whatchamadoodles. Actually, you know what? Because the wall is right here. Okay, come to think of it, wasn't I going to do something with this section over here? Because I feel like I was going to get rid of the dirt, and then I was going to make something around here, like some kind of no, I think I was going to expand the barn. Oh yeah, that's what I was going to do. I was going to expand the barn this way. Well, Pingus. I was going to expand the barn. So you know what? How about from like this pillar right here, we kind of go to however far we need to go. I would say maybe to the edge over there. Look at that happy dolphin. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. See how far we can go and how far we can get this jank going. See how many things of dirt we need. And then if we need to, you know, put a wall over here, which we may have to do. Let's see, probably need to go a little bit further. I'd say maybe a couple more blocks. Yeah, right about there is what looks about right. Maybe a little bit further out. Maybe to right to there. Oh wow, right to practically almost a ship. Which is quite interesting that it's like right there. Oh yeah, we're gonna expand this out. It's gonna be great. We're gonna have a grand old time expanding this out. Dolphins are going to be super confused as to why we're expanding out here, but you know what? It's fine. The gas are going to be like, bruh, what you doing there, bruh? I'm just going to be like, oop. Houston, we have a bit of a kelp problem here, it seems. Just got to love it when the kelp reaches the very top here and hinders your progress. In fact, that is the only hindrance because look at where we are, folks. Boom. Almost perfect. I say almost as if, you know, I planned it that way. Just get rid of that, may as well. Bleh. Get rid of the kelp. Alright, so there we go. So from here on out, we got to fill all of this ocean with dirt. I don't know how we're going to do it. But we're going to do it. And it's going to be successful. And we're going to plant so much tree with this. In this general area here that it's going to be super crazy how much tree we're going to have. Going to have so much tree. Now, hopefully, lightning does not strike on these trees. Because I swear to goodness, if lightning does strike on these trees, I'm going to be very upset. But, hopefully we don't cross that bridge when we get to it. Hopefully we just kind of go around the bridge and keep on trucking. As if there was no lightning around here. Oh, yeah. So much dirt going to the right thing. And honestly, too, eventually, we're probably going to mine up all that jank over there, too. And put dirt on it. So this is going to be one big, dirty area. And who knows if I just ruined the whole entire thing for whatever. But it's going to be okay. There's a part of me that wants to use the cheat like #fill and just fill in this whole entire area, but I'm not going to do that because that's cheating. And I'm not going to allow it. Not going to allow bloody cheating on this thing. Gosh darn it. I've been streaming for 2 hours and I have no earthly idea how I am not like extremely tired right now. It's probably because I'm just right-clicking constantly. Ooh boy, we got some kelp in our inventory. What are we gonna do about that? I really don't know. I guess we'll grab this kelp over here too. And then supposedly there is some kelp underneath here, which I don't see it at the moment, so it's probably all the way down there somewhere. But whatever. Not worried about the kelp. It's a waste of my time. Waste of my energy. Wasting my time, wasting my energy. Wish I could do something else with my time. Blah, 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 blah. Don't know what I'm singing. Okay, now I'm starting to get sleepy. Ooh, there was a message on my phone. I don't know if y'all heard it, but it was a slow vibration. It's one of those messages, don't you know? Although I don't know what I'm talking about, so therefore, ouch. Boop a doop 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 a doop. Look at that. We got this whole section in already. And like this whole section here, I'm kind of planning on making a little hut out of. Come to think of it. Starting to remind me of that time when we built on water. There was like a section where I had to go under the water to like fix it. And I know I used a lot of dirt. So I do remember using a ton of dirt. Well, that little section's going to be covered up too, I think. It looks like the gas is very somewhat impressed about this, I guess. Which is interesting, because they literally, you know, got brought into the world by me putting whatever over here. So they're probably just like, are you covering up my spot? How dare you cover up my spot? Also, since when do these random kelp pieces just appear out of nowhere? The dolphins playing around with the kelp over here and just being like, hey, PSD freak, you should, you know, pick up this kelp. I mean, I don't mind if the dolphins do that, but they're going to be covered by dirt here in a moment. I don't want them to be all like, oh my god, PS2 freak, you covered us up. How dare you? Oh, shoot. Oh my god. Okay, you know what? There we go. Doop-a-doop-a-doo, doop-a-doop-a-doo. Alright, so it is 9:30. I love how a bat has spawned. Just randomly. In fact, that kind of makes me think of the question that I was thinking of earlier. Which was, are we able to mate a bat? Is there a way that you can mate a bat? So that would be insane if you could. But I would like to know. Oh, yeah. My crops are growing. Creepers over there creeping. This place is looking better without like a poop ton of trees over there. Of course, the poop ton of trees are going to be over here. And of course, they're, you know, guarded by freaking Skeletors. You missed. Swear to goodness, if you hit any of my gas. Alright, we're going to run over here because I want them to not hit my gas. I was about to say, you were like literally going to hit my building. God, I need them to move over here. Freaking shield durability is poop. Okay, he's dead. Haha, you have died. Oh. There's another Skeletor right there. Hey, yo, what you doing, bro? What you doing down there, bro? You can't be down there, bro. The heck, bro? What is happening? How did he even spawn down here? I mean, like, okay, maybe this section is suddenly dark. And I'm not sure why. Well, on Breaking 2. So freaking exciting there. So it's... people are probably thinking, oh, it's about time you put freaking torches there. It's like, well, yeah, but also I've never had the issue of a freaking skeleton just deciding to spawn for no apparent reason. Because I didn't light up a certain place or whatever. I don't know. I have no idea. Whatever. Whatever, y'all. Unless it's because there are skeletons that are spawning somewhere else and they just happen to find their way out or something. I have no idea. Doesn't matter. Skeletors are gone. They've been defeated. I got 12 bones, which I'm happy about. Happy about that. In fact, there are more bones over here. And you know what? I think I may call it here, to be brutally honest. Because I am getting sleepy. Ooh, there's some arrows over here. Don't mind if I do. Heck yeah. We got 26 arrows, which is great. All 3 of my gas are around here, which is great. Pretty much mined this whole entire area, which is great. And we're going to have a tree farm over here, which is great. Hashtag great. And I think I've actually filled in about half of the dirty area, or what's going to be the dirty area. So that's good for me. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. At some point, too, we're going to have to light all of this jank up over here. But I don't know when that's going to be. Oh, no, there's a trident somewhere. Where is he? He's over here. Oh, Lord. Where is he? Oh, he's down there. Okay, well, here's the bad thing. I don't like the fact that he's down there because... Ooh, snap. Well, number 1, my shield is about to break. And number 2... Where did he go? Oh, man. Why does there have to be a freaking trident-wielding Pingus? I don't even know where he is now. Is that him down there? Or is that... Oh, yeah, that is him right there. Okay. We gotta deal with this problem, and then I probably have to go to bed. Loretta? Girl? What are you doing? What in tarnation are you doing here, girl? Don't walk away from me. Oh, okay, well, if you want to say hi to the gas, I mean, they're not gonna... They're at least nice out here. God dang it, Loretta. Trying to do stuff here, man. You know what? I want to see if I can leash you, because that'd be really funny if I could. Meanwhile, there's a trident-wielding Pingus in the water. I probably shouldn't be doing this. Nope. I can't do it. Okay, well... That's lame. I know I can do it to the gas, but I'm not going to do that because they're floating around happily. I know for a fact they're not going to leave me. So that's a good thing. I do have a name tag, though. It might be time to actually do it. Loretta. Can we do it? Can we keep this piglin? Can Loretta actually be... Oh my god, we did it. Loretta is here. She is here, ladies and gentlemen. We have Loretta. Now we just got to figure out if she can come over to my house over here and not wander aimlessly out in the thing over here, because otherwise we're probably going to... Yeah, we're probably going to lose her, and that's not really a good thing. I mean, she's not going to despawn, but I don't know how we're going to... Unless we can build like a minecart or a boat. Just keep her in a boat. Ooh, you know what? Maybe that's what we're going to have to do. Where is my boat? I'm going to have to put her in my boat. There's my boat. And I probably need a lead as well. I grabbed way too many, but whatever. Alright, Loretta, I'm sorry you're not going to like this, but you're going to have to get in the boat. Get in the boat. There we go. Loretta's in the boat. Alright, Loretta. You may have to be with the animals, unfortunately, because I don't have a place to really put you. Plus, I don't think you fit through the door. Whoops. That's not what I wanted to do. Is this going to tear up my crops if I, like, drag a freaking boat across it? Okay, good. Because if it was actually going to do that, I was going to be very upset. Shoot. Actually, I don't have, come to think of it, a wide enough thing for you to fit through. Unless you could fit through a door. Can you fit through a door? No, you're going to have to... Okay, well... There you go. Loretta, you're just going to have to watch the barn. I'm sorry. It's just going to have to happen. Actually, you know what? Here. Oh, and now it's raining. Sorry, Loretta. You're going to have to... Oh, crap. I can't... Can I not push you in? Can I ride? Oh, here we go. Alright, we're going to put you right here. That's where you're going to be, Loretta. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Loretta. You're just going to have to be right there for now. Until I can figure out what to do. So, don't despawn, please. Even though I have a name tag on you. So you're not going to despawn. Oh my goodness gracious. Alright, well, you know what, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time to go to sleep. What am I doing? Putting the freaking cobblestone in with the dirt. Oh man. Alright, well, Loretta is now permanently here in our base. I don't know what else there really is to say about that other than wowie. We have Loretta currently in our base, which is just fantastic. We have an Unbreaking 2 helmet with crappy durability as well. Just kind of chilling there. Why do I have this still in my inventory? Knockback 2 Unbreaking 3 versus... Well, okay, that's a better sword, but I feel like we should get rid of that sword at some point, potentially. Let me know if I should, though, in the comments below, or in the chat if you're still watching. And that's pretty much it, folks. Thank you all so much for watching. If you like this, give it a like, subscribe to the channel. Got plenty more chaos in this world to do. We've got a whole entire dirt section there to fill up, and hopefully trees can be planted over there. But we got rid of the hill. The hill's done. The hill's gone. Just got to add all the dirt, get some trees growing, build some more stuff, kind of tweak the farm a little bit, get a tree house going in the farm, cut this jank down, and then, yeah, just kind of go from there. So until then, folks, I'm going to bed. Thank you all so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all in the next live stream, whatever that may be. Maybe Crab Champions, it may be something else. I have no idea. Really have no idea at all. But again, thank you all so much for watching. Till then, folks. Until then.